Ready to go. Andy, if you want to kick us off.
Thanks, Michael. Hi, Ben. How you doing?
Hi, how are you? You all right?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Can you begin to describe your emotions on Saturday as that match and your role in it unfolded?
Uh, it was an incredible experience, to be honest. I don't think like words would do it justice. It was absolutely amazing. Like the fans and the stadium it was electric. It was incredible. It was something that I could, yeah, words can't describe it. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
What were you thinking? Obviously, you get thrown into the action maybe a bit earlier than you would have thought, and before you know it,
Uh,
you're getting over the try line. When you come back off and you're sitting on the bench, what were you thinking to yourself at that stage?
I think I walked off. I just saw one of the lads. They were like, "How was it?" And I was like, "Best 10 minutes of my life." It was incredible. Uh, I think, if anything, actually getting on like that was good because it sort of took away the nerves and the angst of waiting till like the last 20 minutes and so on. So just to be thrown in at the deep end was almost like a good thing. You just go on and do your job and try and do the best for the team.
And it's been a little bit like that in terms of coming into the Scotland fold. Generally, you've been called up. Competition at Scrum Half's really fierce for Scotland, but you've come in a fresh face and straight into the squad and then straight into the action. It would appear from the outside to have been a little bit of a whirlwind for you.
Yeah, I think that the coaching staff have been brilliant with me and the playing group ever since I stepped foot in camp. The lads have been amazing, and the way that everyone sort of got behind me and helped me to learn everything and make sure I know my roles and fit in and get to know everyone has been fantastic. And I've absolutely loved it, every second of it. It's been a dream come true. It was incredible.
I bet you can't wait to get down to Wales and hopefully be a part of it all over again.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's our main focus now. Yeah, that it was brilliant, but it doesn't mean anything if it's not backed up with a result the following week. So I think our main focus now is to push on and to try and get a win down at the Principality.
Good man, well done, Ben.
Thank you very much.
Hi Ben, what kind of reaction have you had from your family and friends or on social media, and was it meant to you?
Uh, yeah, it's meant everything to me. Yeah, obviously my friends and family were over the moon and they were incredibly proud, like myself. And to get the warmth from the Scottish fans has been incredible, and it's something that I really appreciate. And it's meant so much to pull on that jersey, but also to get some of the messages that I've had from fans and things has been incredible. And yeah, it's just amazing. Yeah, it's been brilliant, and the support's been incredible.
And when you make an impact like that so early on in your Scotland career, there's a lot to live up to now, isn't there?
Yeah, but that's the job, and hopefully as a team we can keep delivering on our, like I said earlier, our main focus is to back it up and to do everything we can to make sure that we put ourselves in a position to win next week.
Do you feel that there is something special building amongst the squad that you've come into?
Yeah, I think as a playing group, it's a very tight-knit group. Everyone's been, like, just with me, incredibly friendly and helpful, but also from coming into that environment, I think you can see how close the squad actually is, and how good the bond is between the players, and that's something that I think the coaching staff, but also the playing group has really bought into, and it's showing on the pitch how close a unit we are as a team.
Thank you.
Bye. Anyone else from broadcast? Move on to written.
Ben, can I ask you, the Scottish connection, it's your granddad's from Leith. I'm from Leith. Is it from Leith in Edinburgh? Is that the connection?
Yeah, he's from Edinburgh, yeah.
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 And, but he moved down. I mean, he doesn't live. He didn't live up here. I mean, did you spend much time up here when you were growing up, or did you? Is there many?
So my grandpa was born in Scotland. Pretty much all my family history was in Scotland, and then my grandpa got a job down at a university being a lecturer in England, which is when sort of my family moved down south to England. And yeah, I was obviously born in England and spent most of my life down there. So yeah, but my old man and stuff made sure that I did come up every so often, and came up and went around Edinburgh and things, and up to Aviemore and places. So yeah, I love being up here. It's been an amazing experience for me.
Yeah, and the call when it came from Scotland, or the first time they got in touch, was that out the blue, or did you, how did that happen? How did how did this kind of connection happen?
No, I've always, so when I was younger, like sort of under 14s, 15s, I did Scottish Exiles with like Rob Riley and stuff down at Mount St Mary. So I've always known that I've had that sort of Scottish connection and wanted to try and go down that route. And then I think Gregor and things have been in touch with me over sort of the last 6 months and things, and spoke to me, and we've had Zoom calls and stuff. So that was, I sort of knew it was an option, and that they were watching me for the last sort of 6 months, which was obviously incredibly exciting and an honour just to get a call from Gregor to potentially even be involved. And then when I got the call to say I was in the squad, I couldn't quite believe it. It was it was amazing. So to be here, I do have to pinch myself sometimes and be like, oh my God, like it's just some of the players and the staff and how amazing it's all been is incredible. I'm very proud to be here.
Yeah, I mean, so I take it sounds you're saying it was an instant decision. You think about playing down in England, it probably isn't ideal for your club and stuff, but I take it that wasn't really a factor as far as you're concerned.
No, the second that I got that phone call from Gregor, he was like, you can have sort of 24, 40 hours to think about it. I was like, I don't need more than 2 seconds, mate. I was like, yes, please. It'd be an absolute honour to play for Scotland. So I didn't have to think about it at all. To play for Scotland is a dream come true, and it's been an incredible experience for me.
Yeah. And just last one from me. I was just going to ask you about that part. You go through, Darcy goes through the hole, and you're on his shoulder. I mean, what's going through your mind? Did you have enough time to think? Make sure you don't drop. I mean, make sure you don't drop this, or has it just happened to you and you're over?
No, I didn't think that. I just knew that. I know. So when I passed to Hoggy and he kicked out on the overs line, I thought we might be on here. And then Darcy cut a class line. I was just sprinting as fast as I could to make sure I was with him. And yeah, luckily, I guess you run that line probably 50 times a year and don't get it. But Darcy his footwork was amazing and put the pass on the money. So the feeling was, I mean, words don't do justice what it was like. It was amazing.
Thanks, Ben.
It's all right.
Ben, were you surprised that you've come through as quickly as you have? I mean, there are. I mean, obviously there are several scrum halves in front of you who've played quite recently. Have you been surprised at the quickness of your progression?
I think I believe in my ability. As soon as I came into camp, I did everything in my power to make sure that I tried to get to know the lads the best that I could, made sure that I learned the systems and the plays and the way that Gregor wanted to play the game, and really bought into the environment and tried to do everything that I could and more to give myself a chance to be selected in that first match. And it was an honour just to get picked. So no, I think look, you work as hard as you can to give yourself a chance, and you just got to go for it and believe in yourself when you get the opportunity to play.
And which of your family members were at the game on Saturday?
My mum, dad, and brother, and then my girlfriend and some of her family. So it was special to have them there. I wish my grandpa could have still been alive to see it. I think he would have been honestly ecstatic. So I don't think he'd quite believe it, to be honest. But no, I think it was a proud moment for me and my family, and they were so happy after the game.
What was your grandfather's name?
James. People call him Jim.
And and his surname was White, was it?
Yeah.
And when did he pass away? When you were quite young, or when was you?
Probably about a while ago now, probably 6 years ago or something. Yeah.
And just briefly, you mentioned your girlfriend Jodie, obviously, quite a high-ranking tennis player. Does that help? Being with another sports person to kind of understand the mindset and things like that. Do you guys help each other out?
Yeah. No, Jodie's been amazing at supporting me through things, and obviously I tried to do my best for her as well. It's great to have us both sort of doing what we love, and having the ability to talk to each other about our experiences, and how to deal with pressures and training loads and stuff, and just to talk through different situations and have her thoughts and things and my thoughts is brilliant. And no, I mean, she's been amazing at supporting me through things. Yeah,
That's great. Thanks, Ben.
Cheers.
Ben, I was reading you're a big Stoke City fan. I was just wondering if Brown's decision to play for Scotland had any influence or any bearing on your own decision.
Pardon?
I was just wondering if Jacob Brown's decision to play had any influence on you, the Stoke striker.
Yeah, he's doing all right, isn't he? He's on fire at the minute. So no, no. I mean, he's been amazing for Stoke this year and stuff. So, it's nice to see a fellow Scot in the Stoke team. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Cheers.
So.
And can I just quickly ask? I'm just interested. I read somewhere. You might not know the answer. Was your granddad from Leith, the Leith part of Edinburgh? Do you know that? Or
yeah, he was. Well, he lived in a tenement just off the Royal Mile for quite a long time. Yeah.
No, I read somewhere that said Leith, and I'm from Leith, so I was just interested.
He worked in he actually studied here at Heriot-Watt University, engineering, and then went and worked on the docks and stuff. So. Yeah, he might have been there for a bit.
Yeah, excellent. You got a few free pints in Leith last night if you'd gone down.
Just not from David Warnes.
On that. All right, brilliant. Thanks, guys.
Cheers,
thanks
a lot.
It's all right, no
Cheers,
worries.
Ben.
Cheers, Ben.
Barney, you from Upmarket Joppa? What are you trying to say?
Now.
Leith? What's not this
I am
Leith?
now.